Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm late, a week behind, but hey, it happens when you're having fun, right, ladies and gents? As you can tell by what I'm currently holding right here. Right? Matty Two Belts is in the house now. WrestleMania was 2 weeks ago, correct? Correct. All right, yeah. Had a busy week last week, a lot of things going on. That's why I didn't get to my recap. I'm doing it now. Sorry I'm late. Don't like it. I apologize. Anyways, here I am. If you watched our predictions, you know who we got going. I'll do a little rundown. I'll keep it short, keep it sweet. But as you can tell, I'm two belts. Vince has two belts, so all the gold was not on the line. But I now own two. So what does that mean, ladies and gents? That means I won WrestleMania this year, like I did last year. I am currently undefeated at WrestleMania. I'm gonna keep it that way, right? Keep it that way. Anyways, if you're wondering why it's an AEW belt and a Winged Eagle belt, because we wanted it to be. And the AEW we mainly use for it. Here it is. But so with me holding the two belts, that means Vince lost, and he only lost by 2. So it was a damn good fight. But anywho, and as you can tell in my background, kind of move some things around. So you know, two belts. I'm gonna go put these off to the side now. And that means the loser is gonna go through a table in the near future. So we're gonna plan a date. We'll figure all that stuff out. But that was one of our gentleman agreement: is whoever loses gets put through a table. Don't worry about anything. I got it all under control. We'll be safe. Fine. Don't worry. We're worried for our well-being. Appreciate it, but I know what I'm doing. He knows what he's doing. Got it under control. So first off, night 1 of WrestleMania was a good night. I think night 2 was more lower and not as impressive as night 1. So you take what you get, right? So anyways, night 1 started off. You had Hogan and Titus out. Well, first off, fans were back, so you had Vince and 90% of the locker room out on board talking. Vince just saying, hey, it's been a hell of a year. Glad you guys are back. Let's do this. They do the video package of WrestleMania, and before the match starts, they send out Titus and Hogan to get fans pumped up because they were the guest host. Bunch of BS, don't really care about that. And due to weather delay, they had to postpone the opening match, which was Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. I'm kind of mad about it, but I'm kind of not mad about it. The match wasn't as good as it could have been, but I think there was a reason for that, and I'll get to that later down the road. However, so they were backstage. They were just finding anybody who was willing to cut a freaking promo before anything happened. So it was actually cool. Yeah, so the first match was Lashley versus Drew, and my boy Bobby Lashley won. Great. Needed to win, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. And I got so mad because his entrance could have been way better than it was, and it just makes me mad. But I'm not going to get into it right now because I don't have a lot of time. I just want to get this done with you for you guys. You can move on about your day, and so on and so forth. So Bobby Lashley won. That puts Vince at 1, me at 1. Go down to the next match. Natalya and Tamina won this match, so that puts us still at 1. It was tag team turmoil. The women's tag division, the winner will fight the tag team champs next night on night 2 of Mania. So Natalya and Tamina won. It was actually a decent match. I enjoyed it. So still at 1-1, me and Vince. Next up, we had Cesaro versus Seth. Cesaro won, but it was actually a hell of a match. And Cesaro, dude, I don't know why they're keeping this feud going right now, but they don't pull the trigger on him by the end of this year. Give that man either the Rumble or give him the Rumble and give him a WrestleMania title moment. You know, he's had it before with the tag team title, but that's just my opinion. So, anyways, Still 1-1 going in this match. Now it is now 2-1 because I picked Cesaro. Vince did not. Next up, AJ and Amos defeated the New Day. Amos just got in, did like 2 moves, and pinned him. That was it. So, and they haven't been on Raw in the past couple weeks, so yeah. Go figure, right? Right. So now we are tied 2-2 because Vince picked Amos and AJ to win. I did not. Next up, Braun versus Shane in a steel cage. It was an alright match. Braun, as you could tell, Braun won the match. Puts me up 3-2. And Bad Bunny and Damian Priest both defeated The Miz and Morrison. I will admit, Bad Bunny's entrance was really good. I did enjoy that. He put on a hell of a showing, but a lot of people are like, oh, he did really well. Yes, he did. But he's working with a guy like John Mofo Morrison, right? Morrison can make anybody look good. Facts. Go look it up. Anyways, freaking Bad Bunny hits a destroyer on Morrison on the outside of the ring. Priest hits lights out. I think Bunny hit a flash on the Miz to get the pin. I know everybody hates the Miz because he's the Miz, but gotta give the man credit. He knows, 1, how to be a good heel. 2, he knows what he's doing, and he knows, okay, he's making a lot of money. Oh, the celebrity wants, hey, we need you to fight do the celebrity thing this year. Okay, give me X amount more money. Done. I'll make him look good. Clear as day. I'm not for sure if that's how that works, but with somebody like the Miz and Jomo, gotta be how that works, right? Just makes all the sense. If I remember correctly, Vince picked Bad Bunny to win too. Yeah, so alright, so Bobby won. We're both at 1. We lost. Then Cesaro won, puts me at 2. I don't know if these were in the right order. No, they're not in the right order. Okay. Okay, so Bobby Lashley, we both win. Yep, Bobby Lashley, we're both 1-1. Lose the second match. Okay, tied 1-1. I go up 2-0 because I picked Cesaro to win. Then Vince comes back to tie 2-2 because he picked AJ and Amos. I picked Braun, so that puts me at 3. Vince picked Shane, puts him still at 2. Both picked Bad Bunny, so that puts me at 5. Puts Vince at 3. I picked Belair, puts me ahead. He picked Banks, which he lost. I'm ahead in the poll. I'm ahead of positions, if you will. I sneak in and I won night 1. Now, I won night 1, however, we kept them as an accumulated point. So, with me winning night 1, I'm going in with the lead. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks was a beautiful match. I think a lot of it, though, they let their emotions get to them because they were main eventing a WrestleMania, even though it was on a Saturday night. It wasn't the main event, in my opinion, because that was night 2, Roman Edge and Daniel Bryan. We'll get to that here momentarily. But good showing between both Bianca and Sasha, and not a big Bianca or Sasha Banks fan, but damn, son. Banks looked great in every way, including her attire. And if you go back and see it, you'll know why I said, if you know me well enough, she looked damn good. So, that was the end of night 1. Jumping ahead to night 2. Randy Orton versus The Fiend. Why didn't The Fiend win this match? Somebody please tell me in the comments why he didn't win. Because it makes no sense for him not to win. Okay? he they don't. My guess is they don't know what to do with him anymore, so they're trying to bring him back as a face because he was kind of tweener-ish, I guess. But Bray's just so good, and the Fiend's just so cool. It's you want him to be like the Undertaker, then let him fucking win a match. God's sake, let him win a goddamn match. Anyways, Randy Orton ended up winning. So for night 2, we start off 1. Well, the Fiend lost due to Alexa Bliss interference, obviously. Tag team title stayed with Nia Jax and Shayna. So now Vince is up 1-0. It was a decent match. Could have been better, in my opinion. Next up, Kevin Owens versus Zayn. We both picked Sammy. KO won that match and then stunned Logan Paul after the match. So now Vince is up. Or no, we both picked KO to win that. Sorry. Or we both picked Sammy. So now Vince is up 1-0. Yeah, it took a while for me to get any points on. But we both picked Sheamus, so now I'm on the board. So now it is 2-1. Sheamus won with the freaking Matt Riddle went for like a something. And Sheamus got him with the bro kick, and it was gorgeous in my. And me, this should have been Sheamus winning the main title. Because he's not. He's got maybe 3 years left in him. If he wants to go out good in good health, other than his injuries. Be cool. We'll see what happens. So we're at. All right, Vince was at. Yeah, we're at 1-1. Vince is at 1. I'm at 0. Still Sheamus, so that puts Vince at 2. I'm at 1. And Cruz puts Vince at 3. I'm at 1. We both picked Rhea. Or Vince picked Rhea. I picked Asuka. Which I ended up only winning 2 matches on night 2, so I did not feel good about that. However, Vince won 4. Because Roman ended up winning. Sorry. So Rhea won, which sucks, but good as well. Good for her. I loved it. Just they don't know what they're doing with Asuka, and nobody else does either. So, and then our main event, which yeah, so in my most, I haven't seen every WrestleMania from start to finish, so I can't speak for the ones I have not seen. But for the WrestleManias I have seen, which to my remembrance, for the most part, started off with WrestleMania 14. Is the one that I remember watching most of, for the most part. I remember my dad's friend ordered it. We went over. I had a killer toothache that day, so I doped up. Like, I ate dinner, and I just laid on. Like, I didn't even take my coat off, dude. Laying on my dad's coworker's basement floor, watching the pay-per-view. And it was funny because his coworker was like, "Dude, why'd you bring your son?" He's like, "He's a huge wrestling fan." Like, he is? So yeah. He's like, "So Shawn Michaels is gonna beat Stone Cold, right?" I go, "Hell no, Stone Cold's gonna win. The Undertaker's gonna win too." And he was like, "Yeah, dude, they're like, just let him be, man. He's cool." Well, I didn't. He's like, "It's cool. He'll be fine. He's not gonna do anything." My dad was like, "He got a toothache. Gave him some meds. Getting his tooth pulled tomorrow, so he's gonna be out of it." And indeed, I was. I remember watching the Undertaker match. Waking up to use the restroom a few times. And then when the main event started, my dad woke me up, and I remember watching that. Freaking loved it. And we went home. I don't remember watching a lot of 15, what I'm mad about. Also don't even remember anything that happened in WrestleMania 16. But WrestleMania 17 for me, probably my favorite until I go back and rewatch all the other ones. Because WrestleMania 17 had it all. Package between The Rock and Stone Cold, just phenomenal. TLC match with the Dudleys, Edge, Christian, and the Hardys was fantastic, in my opinion. Since I'm talking about this, what were your guys' favorite WrestleManias? Comment. Maybe I'll go back and rewatch some of those matches. So yeah, that to me is what changed the WrestleMania game. That was the first WrestleMania we ordered at my house that you got to watch. So I remember watching it, loving it. Of course, during that main event of Rock and Steve, I didn't keep all my focus on the match because my buddy was over at the time and wanted to play me in Pokemon cards. So I did that, and I was trying to keep on. Exactly, was what was going on. But when Stone Cold won and he shakes Vince's hand, I got so mad because now he's a bad guy. And at the time, I didn't know as much as I know now. But everything I know now, I know why he did it and everything. But when you're 10, 11, and you don't know it, you think it's real. You have that connection with. Like nowadays, it doesn't bother me as well as it should. Back then, you were just hooked because kayfabe was still real, and you didn't know shit. Internet was just at its just coming up. So you didn't know a damn thing, and that was phenomenal in my opinion. Which I want wrestling to go back to that day, but it can't because the doors are already right the fuck up. Anywho, this match right here, that match right there, this match. Roman Reigns, Edge, Daniel Bryan. Swear to God, if they would have gave Edge the win, I probably would have pissed myself. Or if my wife beat her up like I did last year when Drew won. Which also, surprisingly, they let Bobby win that, so really shocked on that one. But they let Roman win, but that's just to get him more heat. He's probably not losing that title until next year's WrestleMania. And it's either going to be against The Rock or Cesaro. Calling it now. Right here, now. Smack it to the mat. My WrestleMania recap. Calling it now. Roman versus Cesaro or The Rock. That's when he's going to lose that time. Also, calling this because it would be fantastic. Anyways, that's my recap. It's great. Go back and watch it. You'll love at least this match for sure. That the Cesaro killed it as well. But did Bianca and Banks. Like I said, in my opinion, night one was way better than night two, except for this match right here. And the Fiend's entrance was pretty cool, but the match was just, I don't know. But moving forward, anyways. So next year, WrestleMania is in AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. I've been there. Great stadium. Going there next year. Putting it on paper and making sure I'm going to do my damned best to make it to Mania next year, because it will be phenomenal. They're already advertising it with Stone Cold. Stone Cold will more than likely be guest host for next year's WrestleMania. Talking with my cousin, I'm like, okay, Bad Bunny was a popular guy this year, popular with the music industry. Listen to his music, so I don't know. Don't really care either. I mean, what he does for his community, awesome. Him and Damian Priest, WrestleMania match, first year in, fuck yeah, sweet, dig it. I like Damian Priest, he's pretty cool. But I was like, what can be the music guy that can get the fans over, like what they did with Bad Bunny? My cousin said, Post Malone. Okay, I know a lot of people are big fans of him, and he's a big Stone Cold guy. Why not? Why not get him? Maybe work something out with him. I think it'd be cool. Make it happen, Vince. I know you're not listening to this, but those of you guys who are watching me listening to this, that's basically what I got. But it'd be cool. So let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy WrestleMania? Did you hate WrestleMania? Favorite matches? Throw them in the comments. As always, hit that like button. Go ahead and do a backlog of all our Battleground playthrough stuff, some of our Power Rangers Battle for the Grid stuff. While you're at it, watch a couple episodes of us watching Power Rangers. We have a good time. And yeah, head over to my Patreon. $3 is all I'm asking for. Don't have a lot going yet, but I'm getting there. I'm going to be getting the laptop soon, so content will be flowing, baby. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, tell your friends, find me on Twitter, have a blast. I love just to have fun. Love to have fun. That's what I love to do. I love having a good time, having fun, making people laugh. Great. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching WrestleMania. If you did, hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. And like I said, Patty two belts, go straps, if you will. Great. WrestleMania Backlash is the next one. I'll probably put one of those titles up on the line against one of Vince's titles. We'll see. And we're gonna try to get table spot done before the end of the month. Keep you guys posted on that. But like I said, thank you. Good rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is. Go enjoy. Keep on watching. Keep on liking. Appreciate it, y'all. Have a good one.